Recap, less than a minute, go.
It's too much. It's too much. We've been talking about, in just a few days, we're going up in the north of Sweden, going to see a musical, Höga Kusten. So we've been talking about that.
I live in Stockholm City and bike everywhere. All my clothes are vintage, I mix up socks and underwear. I'm a dresser between jobs, gay and vegan too. I hope the stories of my life will entertain you.
How do you do, interwebers, and welcome to Stories of My Life. So, Sunday, Stockholm, Sweden, the sun is out, and so am I, but it's really, really windy, and I'm not windy. So today I thought I'd just have sort of a cleaning day, sort of starting to, because on Friday, I and Magnus are leaving. We are going to go for a trip and watch a show that we are really excited about, called Höga Kusten, which is close to Härnösand, which is in the north, which to us is sort of the middle of Sweden. Yeah. But first, I'm going to show you what I eat for breakfast. Well, brunch. For about a week, I've been eating these really fantastic red lentil pancakes. And they're really easy to make, and you don't need to have any butter or oil when you cook them, because they don't stick if you got one of those pans, and if you are really nifty with this thing here. Anyway, they're really easy to make. You just put 2 deciliters of dried red lentils into 1/2 liter of water, and then you put in 2 pinches of salt, and then you let that stand for at least 2 hours. And then you blitz them till it turns into sort of a pancake batter, and then you fry it. And you can sort of add stuff to it to make it taste a little more like something else but red lentils. But I will add this. These are diced tomatoes, but I also put in some chia seeds, and it's 1 tomato. I took in a teaspoon of chia seed and a tablespoon of couscous, and then some fennel seeds finely ground. And the chia seeds and the couscous is uncooked. They sort of soak up all the tomato juice, so it tastes fantabulous. I think I'll have 1 more. And then I have some tahini on top of this. I'm also roasting some nigella seeds in the hot pan. And nigella seeds are if you roast them, they taste delicious. And if you don't, it's sort of like, what's this thing with nigella seeds? So it's going to be a working brunch, because I have not yet uploaded all the videos to my blog. So I have to do that. And that means, sitting in front of this. Oh, dirty screen. So today I will be cooking a salad, a jar salad, a quinoa jar salad that I bought the ingredients for yesterday. I don't know where I got the recipe from. I just took a picture of it. But I uploaded the recipe on my blog if you wanted to watch, and I'll show you in the next clip. Here's my blog, and here's the recipe. It's supposed to look like that, or that. Yeah, these are AI generated, so but I mean, it can't be that much difference, can there? So anyway, this is a blog. If you want to go there, there's a lot of interesting things going around here. Look, who's that funny guy? Yeah, oh, that's not me. That's what AI thought was me. This, you can see, is me. So first we're going to start with cooking quinoa, and I haven't been cooking quinoa for a long time. I wasn't crazy about it, a couple of years ago, maybe 10 years ago, when everyone was cooking quinoa, but I thought, let's give it a try. So I learned that you add the double amount of water when you cook it, but you have to rinse the quinoa first, thoroughly. First, the quinoa. It's the original recipe talked about 250 grams, but every other recipe I've read or anywhere else, you sort of measure it by deciliters or how much it is, because that's how much water you add. So now I have to sort of see the volume of 250 grams. Almost like a mathematician. So 250 grams of quinoa is 3 deciliters of quinoa. So I will, when I cook them, add 6 deciliters of water. But first, they need to be rinsed. Yeah, I take my rinsing seriously. Water is supposed to be up. Oh, damn it, I shouldn't have put a lid on it. Yes, I should. What's going on here? So I turned off the heat and I'm just going to let it stand here and absorb, because now I'm going to go and recycle stuff. Here we go. There we go. So 5 minutes later, they seem to absorb a lot of liquid, but I will, because I need this to be cold. Now I will quarter 250 grams of teeny tiny tomatoes, like so. Now you need 2 jars. I will be using one of those because I absolutely love them. It makes everything so much easier. So you start by filling one of the jars, or equal amounts of quinoa, into the jars. I realised now when I was filling up the jars that I think the recipe called for ready-made quinoa, not because I weighed the sort of the uncooked version, and now there's just too much quinoa. So I'm going to put some of it back and then weigh. Let's see. Oh, so too much in one jar. The one jar is enough for 2 jars, so much more quinoa than I know what to do with, but that's another problem. Now, let's start layering. So you cube half of a cucumber and then you put that into the jars. So that 2 jars, and you're going to fill them up like like a sort of, I don't know, layering stuff. So, and now it's time for the quartered tomatoes. Now it's time to finely chop 2 tablespoons of sun-dried tomatoes. Or as we say in Sweden, soltorkade tomater. So, finely chopped, and on top they go. And then you add about 1 tablespoon, I'll say 2 tablespoons of pomegranate seeds. And since they are quite expensive, I bought the frozen kinds. I'm just waiting for them to thaw. But in the meantime, let's make the dressing. So 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, so, and 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And since I have so little left, I'm going to pour this into this. Add some more stuff and just shake. You add a tablespoon of maple syrup, like so. Lid on. Let's shake. Hey, 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 quinoa, chicka-ba-ba-ba. Hey, 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 quinoa. I know you say quinoa, but in Sweden we say quinoa. I think. I've always said it. Quinoa. 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 I'm eating quinoa. Jag äter quinoa. Quinoa. Now we add the hopefully thawed pomegranate seeds, like so, and then we add the dressing. There you go. Looking lovely. I'm going to shake it a bit so that the dressing trickles down. I had that salad. I thought I'd go and recycle this. In this box is, well, there's microphones and cords and electrical gadgets, things I don't even know what they're for anymore. So, yeah, this is going to be recycled. When I get back, I'm going to FaceTime with Magnus because it's not even a week. We are going to go to the north of Sweden. We need to talk. Here we go. Merry Christmas. I'm trying to get rid of all my old... I got a lot of weird liqueurs, like this watermelon liqueur. So I asked ChatGPT, give me a recipe, and it said watermelon margarita, 2 parts tequila, 1 part watermelon liqueur, 1 part lime juice, and half a part of agave syrup. Haven't got agave syrup. Have something else. Shake with ice. Okay, goodbye. Oh, I seem to have no margarita glasses. That must be amended, but in the meantime, let's just drink from a martini glass. Oh, martini glass. Oh, this looks lovely. Hello. Oh, he's making a cocktail. Are you making a cocktail?
Oh, yes.
Are you falling down? Well, anyway, I will try this now in the meantime. So, here we go. Watermelon tequila. No, watermelon margarita. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, and speaking of beautiful, hello. Cheers. If you're wondering what we are doing, I just had my second cocktail and we booked a trip. It's not far. We're going to an island called Gotland. Gotland. Is it called Gotland? Is there...
No, Gotlandia in English.
Gotlandia. We're going to an island, Gotlandia. We're going to take a boat and we'll be gone for 2 nights. It'll be fabulous. A recap, less than a minute. Go.
It's too much. It's too much. We've been talking about, in just a few days, we're going up in the north of Sweden, going to see a musical, Höga Kusten. So we've been talking about that and sort of talking about what to bring with us and stuff. And then Yuki came with the idea of should we do a ferry boat trip somewhere? And then I remember I saw this thing that they have a ferry line going to Gotland, which is the biggest island in Sweden. And I'd never been there. Yuki had been there when he was little, but he only was drunk all the time.
I wasn't little. I was younger. You make it sound...
very small person.
A little bit later, but now it's time for a food test. As you can see, the dressing has gone down. Not quite as far as that, but I think it will when I start poking at it. Yummy. So far, it's just the dressing and the sun-dried tomatoes and some of those pomegranates got stuck in my teeth. It's good, but it's fun. Just please close the door. Yeah, thank you.
Well, he was out of work, just minding his day. Then a friend from said, come right away, I'm moving on. I've got a new plan, but I don't know you'll be perfect. You're the dresser man.